Look at your cat for a moment. Maybe they're staring into an empty corner. Maybe they're sitting silently by a window, watching something you can't see. Or perhaps they're sleeping peacefully in a patch of sunlight, completely unaware that humans have spent thousands of years trying to understand them. Most people see cats as pets, cute companions, independent animals that tolerate our presence in exchange for food and a warm place to sleep. But for nearly every major civilization in history, cats were something more. The ancient Egyptians worshipped them. Medieval Europeans feared them. Religious texts praised them. Scientists continue to study them. And millions of cat owners swear that their feline companions somehow understand their emotions better than most people do. So what is it about cats that has fascinated humanity for over 6,000 years? Is it their intelligence, their mysterious behavior, or is there something deeper hidden behind those unblinking eyes? Tonight, we're going on a journey through history, psychology, science, and ancient belief systems to uncover why cats have earned a reputation unlike any other animal on Earth. And by the end of this video, you may never look at your cat the same way again. The story begins in the ancient city of Bubastis, where cats were not simply admired, they were revered. To the ancient Egyptians, cats were closely associated with Bastet, the goddess of protection, fertility, and the home. Archaeologists have uncovered vast cat cemeteries containing millions of mummified cats, revealing just how deeply these animals were respected. But why? The Egyptians observed something unusual. Cats seemed aware of things before anyone else. They reacted to distant sounds, subtle movements, and changes in their surroundings long before humans noticed them. Their alertness and seemingly supernatural awareness convinced many people that cats occupied a unique position between the known and the unknown. And what archaeologists discovered inside these ancient catacombs only deepened the mystery. Thousands upon thousands of carefully preserved cats were buried with honors normally reserved for the most important members of society. To the Egyptians, this wasn't superstition. It was recognition. Recognition that the cat possessed qualities humans could not fully explain, yet history would eventually take a dramatic turn. In 1233, Pope Gregory IX issued a document known as Vox in Rama, which associated black cats with dark forces. Over time, fear and superstition spread throughout Europe. Cats that were once respected became symbols of suspicion. Millions were killed. And then, something unexpected happened. Without large cat populations controlling rodents, rat numbers exploded across many regions. Historians continue to debate the exact impact, but many researchers agree that reducing cat populations likely contributed to conditions that helped disease spread more easily. The irony is difficult to ignore. An animal once viewed as a protector had become a victim of fear. But despite centuries of misunderstanding, humanity's fascination with cats never disappeared, and the reason may lie partly in science. Modern research has revealed that a cat's purr typically falls within a frequency range of roughly 25 to 150 hertz. Interestingly, frequencies within this range have been associated with tissue repair, bone growth, and recovery processes in medical studies. Scientists do not claim that cats possess magical healing powers. However, studies suggest that interacting with cats can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and promote feelings of calm and relaxation. Think about that for a moment. After a difficult day, your cat curls up beside you. Their rhythmic purring fills the room. Your breathing slows. Your shoulders relax. Nothing supernatural has happened. And yet, something important has. Your body has shifted from stress toward calm. Perhaps the cat's greatest gift isn't magic. Perhaps it's presence. This brings us to one of the most fascinating psychological aspects of cats. Unlike dogs, cats do not automatically seek approval. They establish relationships differently. Trust must be earned. Many psychologists suggest that healthy relationships require respect for boundaries, and few animals demonstrate this principle better than cats. You cannot force affection from a cat. You cannot demand loyalty. You cannot control them into loving you. Instead, they teach patience, respect, and authenticity. A cat doesn't care about your social status, your job title, or how successful you appear to others. They respond to behavior, to energy, to consistency. In many ways, they become mirrors, reflecting aspects of ourselves we rarely examine. And perhaps that's one reason people form such deep emotional bonds with them. But the mystery continues after dark. Have you ever noticed how your cat seems to become a completely different creature at night? As your house falls silent, they begin their patrol. They move through hallways like shadows. They pause at doorways. Their eyes track movements invisible to human vision. Of course, science provides practical explanations. Cats possess extraordinary night vision, highly sensitive hearing, and sensory abilities far beyond our own. But for thousands of years, these abilities inspired another interpretation. Across numerous cultures, cats were believed to be guardians of the household, silent protectors watching over the family while everyone slept. Whether literal or symbolic, the idea persists because it resonates with something deeply human. The desire to feel protected. The comfort of knowing that even in darkness, we are not entirely alone. And perhaps this explains why so many people describe life-changing experiences with their cats. Stories of cats appearing during periods of grief, remaining beside owners through illness, providing comfort during depression, loneliness, or loss. Scientists would describe these moments as emotional support and companionship. Spiritual traditions might describe them differently. But regardless of the explanation, the outcome is often the same. People feel better. People heal. People endure difficult times because a small, furry companion remained beside them when they needed it most. As we move deeper into the modern world filled with endless notifications, constant noise, and overwhelming distraction, the cat offers a surprisingly powerful lesson. Slow down. Observe. Be present. A cat can spend hours simply watching, listening, existing without urgency. In many ways, they embody qualities that modern life constantly pulls us away from. Patience, awareness, stillness, and perhaps that is the hidden message humans have been receiving from cats for thousands of years. Not that they are magical creatures from another dimension, but that they remind us of something we've forgotten. How to pay attention. How to trust our instincts. How to find peace in the present moment. Maybe cats aren't divine messengers. Maybe they aren't guardians from another realm. Maybe they aren't supernatural at all. And yet, they have an extraordinary ability to appear when we're lonely, to sit beside us when we're grieving, to comfort us without speaking a single word, and to remind us, simply by existing, that not everything valuable needs to be loud, busy, or constantly demanding our attention. Whether you see your cat as a pet, a companion, a healer, or something more mysterious, one fact remains unchanged. For thousands of years, cats have walked beside humanity while revealing almost nothing about themselves. And perhaps that's why we continue to love them. Because even in an age where we can explain almost everything, the cat still keeps a few secrets. So the next time your cat stares into the darkness, pauses at an empty doorway, or looks at you with that strangely knowing expression, ask yourself one question. What if they're noticing something you've forgotten how to see? The greatest mysteries are often sitting quietly beside us,